Good day, everyone. Today we're going to be doing introduction to calculus, particularly first principle. Introduction to calculus. Okay. So as I was saying, we're going to focus on first principle. First, I'm just lazy to write first principle. Okay, so yeah, via principle we have if you have f of x, then f of prime x is equals to a limit when h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x, all divided by h. Okay, all divided by h. So other books, instead of this h, they use delta x, so don't be confused whenever you get to see that. So now let's take an example. Suppose you are given a function f of x is equals to, let's say, 3x squared. Okay, so now the question says find f prime x or derivative of f using first principle. Okay, so this first is simply the first that you are used to, so yeah, there's no exceptions with it. As I was saying, I'm just lazy to write it in full there. So to do that, we simply use this equation there. Let me copy and paste. There we go. So we're simply going to substitute into this equation and find the derivative of f, which is f prime x. Okay, so to do that, we have a limit when h approaches 0, and for this f of x plus h, the exception with this part is that whenever you see x, you're going to substitute it with x plus h. You get me? So we have 3. Initially it was x squared, so remember we replacing x with x plus h, and it has a power 2 there, power 2 minus f of x. So for the second part, we simply substitute f of x as it is, which is equals to 3x squared, and all of that is divided by h. So from here it's just a matter of us having to simplify the numerator first. As you can see, we must simplify this part that I'm highlighting here. So meaning we're going to have a limit when h approaches 0 of 3 into x plus h into x plus h minus 3 x square, all that is divided by h. So for these two multiplying factors, I'm just going to use the FOIL method. So x times x is x square as I was saying, x times x is x square, and x times h is plus hx, and h times x is plus hx once more, and h times h is h to the power 2 of x square, h square, minus 3x square, and all that is divided by h. Okay, so from here onwards, as you can see, 3 will be multiplying everything that's contained within your parentheses or brackets. Lim when h approaches 0, 3 times x square is 3x square plus 3. Yeah, and one thing, before multiplying by this 3, we can simplify further first, because if you can see inside your parentheses we have hx plus hx, which are like terms, therefore those will be 2hx. Okay, so 2hx plus h square minus 3x square. So as you can see, the inner part of your parenthesis is now simplified. We have added like terms to do that. So we are still having all that numerator divided by h. So now we have limit when h approaches 0. 3 times x square is 3x square, then 3 times 2hx is plus 6 hx, then 3 times h square is plus 3h square, therefore we have minus 3 there, x square, and all that is still divided by h, which is the h there. So from there, like terms once more, the like terms that we are having is 3x square subtracted by 3x square, and now we are left with limit. Sorry, we are left with limit when h approaches 0. Remember, these two have eliminated each other. Now we are left with 6hx plus 3h square, all that divided by h. So from here onwards, we still have limit when h approaches 0. we can factorize the numerator there. Doing so, we can take out h. Therefore, removing h there will be left with 6x. And from the second expression, we'll be having plus 3. It was h squared, now it's going to be h since one h is removed. Okay, so we have a division of h there. So now h and h are identical, therefore they will cancel each other out, and you are left with limit when h approaches 0 of 6x plus 3h. So from here we simply substitute 0 there at h. Therefore we'll be having 6x plus 3 into 0. Therefore the result of that is equals to 6x. Now to confirm this, you can use power rule. You can use power rule. For power rule, So for power rule, if you have f of x is equals to, if you have f of x is equals to x to the n, therefore f prime x is equals to n x to the power n minus 1. So to apply this onto the function that we were given, which was 3x squared, we are going to have, remember now in our case, f of x is equals to 3x squared. Therefore, substituting this into this equation, n is 2. Therefore, we're going to have f prime x is equals to, initially we had a coefficient which is 3, then it will be multiplied by this n, and our n for this function is 2, which is the exponent, times x to the power 2 minus 1. Therefore, the result for that 3 times 2 is 6. X to the power 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, this is our solution there. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and please share, like, and if I somewhat confused you or you have a suggestion, please leave a comment below, and please subscribe as well. Thank you.